Authorities in Colorado have now discovered the remains of at least 189 individuals at the troubled Return to Nature funeral home. The grim revelation followed an initial estimate of about 115 bodies found at the site. Authorities responded to a report of a foul odor emanating from the building, sparking concerns for the affected families. Efforts to identify the remains continue, with no specific timeline given for completion. Owners of the funeral home have faced various financial and legal issues, leaving questions about proper handling of bodies. Elon Musk's X, formerly known as Twitter, has initiated testing for its Not-a-Bot subscription tier, starting from October 17, 2023. Available to new users in the Philippines and New Zealand, the $1 annual subscription enables users to post content like, reply, repost, and bookmark posts on the platform. Non-subscribers can only perform read-only actions. Elon Musk introduced this subscription to combat spam and bot activity, emphasizing that a small fee is necessary to deter the creation of bot accounts. Pricing varies by country and currency. The Pentagon declassified images and videos of Chinese jets engaging in coercive and risky maneuvers near U.S. aircraft in the Indo-Pacific region. These actions, part of a broader campaign by China to influence U.S. operations in the region, have escalated in the past 2 years, with over 180 incidents recorded since 2021. While not all were deemed unsafe and unprofessional, some came dangerously close. Chinese harassment is not limited to the air, extending to U.S. ships as well. The Pentagon's annual Chinese Military Power Report is expected to highlight this growing trend. Jordan cancels a crucial summit with Arab leaders ahead of President Biden's visit, a response to the controversial Gaza hospital blast killing 500. Palestinian-Israeli blame game ensues, reflecting deep-rooted tensions. The history between Jordan and Israel, marked by conflict and uneasy peace, is shadowed by the Palestinian struggle for justice. Jordan's involvement in past conflicts underscores the complexity of their relationship, culminating in a 1994 peace treaty but still impacted by historical events. Public fury erupts in Israel over the government's handling of the Gaza conflict, exacerbated by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's perceived failures. The shock of the October 7 Hamas massacre unites the nation, but also sparks accusations of security lapses. Calls for Netanyahu's resignation rise, with polls suggesting dissatisfaction and potential shifts in political dynamics. Despite international support, domestic dissent mounts as casualties escalate, risking foreign policy impacts and public unrest within the Israeli government coalition. Russian President Vladimir Putin celebrated Russia's close ties with China during a speech at the Belt and Road Forum in Beijing. He praised China's Belt and Road Initiative for aiming to create a fair, multipolar world and emphasized their mutual cooperation while respecting diverse development models. The event, marking the initiative's 10th anniversary, was attended by leaders from around the world, where Chinese President Xi Jinping highlighted the project's role in establishing a new framework for international cooperation. The meeting showcased global divisions, notably over the Middle East conflict, with the U.S. supporting Israel and China and Russia calling for a ceasefire. Tensions from the Israel-Hamas conflict are shaping the discourse in the Republican presidential primary. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis criticized accepting Palestinian refugees, labeling them as anti-Semitic. Former Ambassador Nikki Haley countered, urging focus on terrorists. A super PAC backing Chris Christie criticized Trump's remarks about Hezbollah. The GOP candidates navigate differing perspectives on the conflict's broader implications. However, unity remains on supporting Israel. The impact on the Republican primary is uncertain, given voters' general support for Israel. Grieving residents gathered in Plainfield, Illinois, for a vigil honoring 6-year-old Wadia Al-Fayoum, a Palestinian-American boy stabbed to death due to his Muslim identity. Photos of the young boy adorned the basketball court, where tearful speakers recalled his innocence and love for sports. His father shared a poignant moment, highlighting Wadia's kindness. The tragic incident is being investigated as a hate crime, echoing the need to combat prejudice and foster unity. A massive explosion rocked Gaza City's Al-Ali hospital, resulting in the deaths of at least 500 people, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. Hamas attributed the incident to an Israeli airstrike, while the Israeli military claimed it was a rocket misfire by other Palestinian militants. The tragedy triggered regional outrage, leading to the cancellation of a scheduled summit in Jordan. originally part of President Biden's Mideast visit. Jordan's foreign minister emphasized the need to stop the conflict, respect Palestinian humanity, and deliver aid. Biden will now visit only Israel as the situation remains dire in Gaza. In a perilous wartime visit, President Biden landed in Israel amidst escalating conflict. A hospital explosion in Gaza triggered blame exchanges. Palestinians alleged an Israeli airstrike, denied by Israel Defense Forces, citing an errant rocket from Palestinians. Biden, appearing with PM Netanyahu, seemed to support Israel. Protests erupted in the Middle East. Biden's planned Jordan visit was canceled. The situation remains uncertain as he aims to understand Israel's actions and advocate for Gaza's civilians.